Joining us, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good.
Just about set to go now, and on the hill, the big righty, Miles Michaelis.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here comes a pitch. This to third. Toss to Carpenter. One up, one down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And a big factor for them in recent games, Braden Shoemaker.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Paul DeYoung, batting with one down, takes a strike. That one fouled off. And he deals. Not close with that one. Ball one.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. In the air, center field. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there are two down. Two outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Rafael Ortega. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball. And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-1. 2 outs. That's a slider for a strike.
Full count.
Popped up. Settles underneath it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Now the Cardinals will see what. Back here in St. Louis, and on the hill today, Mike Soroka.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
The 1-0. And a good eye there. And that's down and away.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
And he walked him.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Brendan Donovan in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Going to count 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter. For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's Nolan Arenado. In the air out to center under this one. And that is that. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Busch Stadium. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Michaelis back to work. And a curve misses outside. Michaelis, multi-time All-Star, 35 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2009. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
Over to first, and Benintendi is out. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Andrew Vaughn stands in now and watches strike one. That's in there. 0-2 now. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great. Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Eloy Jimenez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Walker makes the play, and that is that. 1-2. Back here in St. Louis, here's the left fielder, Jordan Walker. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Sometimes pitchers work him backwards, starting with the breaking ball, but it's a tricky approach. He almost wants to bait you out there to throw that stuff to start the at-bat.
The wind to kick the 2-0. There's a swing and a drive. And in one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
There's a strike. On a bounce right side, Lopez. That's one out the bottom of the second.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielder to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
This is Dylan Carlson. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. First pitch, not close. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Mason Wynn, the next to hit. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Vaughn on the run. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2.
2-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Kicks and deals. Ripped on a line. Makes the grab.
Batting ninth.
So first and second with 2 outs. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. Pulls that one foul. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Slider misses outside. And a pitch. Ripped into right center. And that should be extra bases. Around third. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. And they get Edman for the out. And that is that. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this top half of the third inning. And now Braden Shoemake. The pitch.
Shoemake.
Swing and a ball popped up. Settles under it. Drops into the glove. 1 away.
Batting 8th. The catcher, number 33.
Max Stassi comes up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And another ball. Just missed.
3 balls, no strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
3-1.
Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Nicky Lopez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, He'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
The Cardinals leading by 3 here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Runner on the move. And that's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Here's the center fielder, Dominic Fletcher. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
To the right side, and he grabs it in foul ground.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Up and in, and the count 1-2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something.
Runner takes off, knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. There's a ball. Throw. Save. Here's the 2-2. That's a little bit low. Base hit, 1 run in already. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And here is Paul DeYoung. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to...
Well struck left field. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Around from second is the tying run. It's 3-3.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man at second with 1 away. Rafael Ortega steps to the plate for the White Sox. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. DeYoung, the runner at second with 1 away. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. And that one's going to get into the corner. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 4-3, and that's a double.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Benintendi to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. There's a strike.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Man at second. Lifted in the air out to left. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Now he decides against it, and he's back in at second. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Vaughn batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. 4 runs already in the frame here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Ground ball left side. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. White Sox 4 and the Cardinals 3. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan. The pitch. Bounced out to short. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Well, kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games at this level if you're not playing clean baseball as a team.
Now batting.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1.
Arenado.
There's the strike.
No ball.
Home team down a run here in the last half of the 3rd. On the ground, right side. Over to Shoemaker. Their second double play in just the first 3 innings here today.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
And next is the Cardinals 4 hitter, Jordan Walker. A double and a run scored his first time up. And there's the strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge.
1-1.
And now it's even 1-1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Right side, and foul ball. That one just misses the outside corner. Ball 2. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Eloy Jimenez. The right-hander back to work. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
And the righty deals. Caught him looking for the tag. So up next for Chicago, Braden Shoemaker. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1. Ball 1 there. Here's a 1-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Now fly ball to right center. Edman going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away down.
Number 33, Max Stassi.
2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for the Sox, Max Stassi. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And delivers outside.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
There's a strike. That one finds the zone. And the count 1-2. And here it comes. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Herrera collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're midway in the 4th. White Sox 4 and the Cardinals 3. Back here in St. Louis, ready to go. Bottom 4. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
You know, these Cardinals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boo. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Lopez tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. And up next for St. Louis, Matt Carpenter. And a foul ball. The White Sox leading by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Wouldn't chase that time.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And that's in the dirt.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The line to kick the pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little.
And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Here's the Cardinal DH, Dylan Carlson. Singled and scored his first time. And ball 1.
1-0.
Next offering is downstairs.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
And that's ball 4. 2 on, 1 out. And the batter now, Mason Wynn. In there at the knees. 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next offering is in for a strike. Carpenter, the lead runner at second. Carlson over at first with 1 away. The 1-2. That one drifts inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And another ball. 2 on, 1 out. Fly ball down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. 3-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So first and second with 2 outs. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Wouldn't chase that time.
1-1.
Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, hold the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. On the run, throw to first. And that is the third out of the inning. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. Major League Baseball is on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. The pitch. Outside. And that is ball one.
You know, these White Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
He goes down looking.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Fletcher up for the 3rd time and takes ball one. Ground ball right side. Gathers and throws to first. And that quickly 2 away. Paul DeYoung steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 2. That misses. Ball one.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And the right-hander deals. That clips the zone. And the count 1-1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Toss to Carpenter. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the White Sox. And the score remains 6-4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Donovan, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, and he was born in Germany. First pitch misses. And that one is lifted in the air. Fletcher brings it in with a nice running grab. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Arenado. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And that's a base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away. Lars Nootbaar. Digs in now. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Runners at first and second with one gone. Last half of inning number 5.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. His 7th home run of the season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-4.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
And now the first baseman, Matt Carpenter. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Still only one out here in the inning. Off the mark there, and that's ball one. And another ball. Swings through that one.
2-2.
The wind of the pitch. Stays alive. Two down. This one popped up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. Dylan Carlson next up for the Cardinals. And there's a ball. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. 2 outs. There's a strike. Bounce to the right side. In time to Vaughn. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. St. Louis gets 3 on the homer. It's opened up now, 9-4. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, John King. He last pitched 2 days ago. Rafael Ortega stands in. Right down the chute. That's strike one. Action in the pen down there. Zach Thompson up and throwing. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little. Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Outside low. 1-0.
No strikes.
And a good eye there. 1 down, base is empty. That misses off the outside edge. And there's ball 4.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Benintendi makes the turn at second. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's 9-5.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Shoemake, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Bounced up the middle. Win. Sends it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Sox get one on the RBI double. It's now 9-5. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Busch Stadium, and now the shortstop.
The shortstop, Mason Win.
And a pitch. On the ground right side. And that chance handled to first. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Good sinker low. In the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Now into the ball game on defense, number 37. He'll play second. Swing and a grounder foul, first base side. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing. Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Soroka throw over. Edman gets back easily. There goes the runner. Pitch is low. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets in the scoring position.
Edman on at second with 2 down. Good eye in that spot. Strike 2. Base hit around third. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Manager out of the dugout. New pitcher for the White Sox, Davy Garcia.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
And that's a base hit. Lead runner around second. throw into third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now back.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Walker, the next to hit, takes ball one. To third, and that one handled. Tosses across to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's down to 5 at 10-5 now. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Zach Thompson.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Now it's the White Sox catcher, Max Stassi. And the pitch. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That's off the mark, and the count is 1-2. At the belt and fires. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
So, man aboard, Nicky Lopez will hit next. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Struck him out looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
So the lineup flips over. Dominic Fletcher steps to the plate for the White Sox. There's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. 3rd home run of the season. It's 10-7. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Base is empty, 1 away, and now the rookie second baseman. Center field. Edman in position. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Rafael Ortega. That one catches the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's a 3-run game at 10-7. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Now at the plate, Lars Nootbaar. That one almost got him. Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one just misses.
It's a good take.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Righty delivers. That one ripped. And it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Matt Carpenter next up for the Cardinals. Way inside. That one's in there, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Righty to the plate.
No.
Nootbaar leads off second with nobody out. That's down and in. Next offering in there for a strike. And a full count now. And it's second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Shoemake on to first, and he's out. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's outside. And that's ball 2. Just missed. The 3-1. Up the middle. Base hit, and a run comes in. Runner at first with 2 away. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. That one missed. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
The pitch. Hit in the air, center field. Shoemake drifts towards it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. 8th inning coming up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 62.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 62, Ryan Fernandez.
Gavin Sheets steps to the plate for the White Sox, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Here comes a pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Edman makes the play, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Andrew.
And up next for Chicago,
Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn. Right through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Andrew Kitt. Partridge, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Romero warming up as well. One down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
0-2.
Flares it into the outfield. Nice grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
That's a strike, and the count even at 1. Runner at second, 2 down. The shortstop takes the ball. That one fouled off, 2-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. Run comes in from second. It's 11-8. And that's a 2-out double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Stassi in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Carpenter brings it in for the 3rd out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Last half of the 8th coming up. Back after this on the show. Back here in St. White Sox going with a new arm, Jake Eder.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And first offering is fouled off. The lefty fires.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Had him out front for strike 3. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. And he takes a strike. Eder in his rookie season, 25 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that chance handled. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Down the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Ball 1.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bounce to the right. And that one handled. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Redbirds down quietly, but they remain in front 11-8. Back here in St. Louis, here's the third baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Nicky Lopez.
The pitch. Fastball for a strike. In the air, out towards left center. Walker makes the grab, 1 down. So the batting order turns over. And now Dominic Fletcher. He's already homered here in this one. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's the second baseman. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
And a pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Carpenter puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
White Sox down to their final out. And now the DH, Rafael Ortega. Helsley checks on first. Fletcher back in standing.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Runner takes off. Fought off foul. The White Sox down to their final strike.
Ball 1.
Ball 1 there. Missed inside with the curve.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got it. Ball game.
I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
And your final 11-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.